This man who attempted to maim another man is walking around free right now.
And is getting rewarded by getting a booking.
Yeah.
That's absolutely insane.
Like, he's not been charged. He's not been arrested. As of right now, he literally is just being investigated. But as it says right here, LAPD officials say they received a call about 9 p.m. reporting an attempted murder, and then he had left the venue. So it seems like it was a attempted murder. That's what it got called in as, and the attempted murderer left the scene.
Nearly a week has passed since Rajah Jackson's brutal in-ring attack that almost killed wrestler Psycho Stu. Yet he remains free without arrest. Outraged fans are demanding justice, calling for Rajah to be put behind bars immediately, as anger and frustration continue to grow across the wrestling community.
Brother, dumb animal, put him in a cage, straight up. Not a human, not allowed in society. Control yourself, dumb dude.
Chael Sonnen surprised fans by claiming Rajah Jackson's attack was actually scripted. According to him, Rajah entered the ring as part of a planned wrestling storyline, waiting for the perfect moment before hitting a double-leg takedown. Sonnen said Psycho Stu appeared to cooperate, even helping Rajah set the spot in the center of the ring. But he emphasized that things went wrong on the landing, as Stu struck the back of his head hard and seemed to briefly lose consciousness, making the situation look far more serious.
You saw Rajah get in the ring as part of a wrestling angle that was scripted and planned. You see Rajah come in with his wits about him, waits for the right moment, picks up a double leg, just as it was planned. And he's doing this with Psycho Stu, and Psycho Stu is letting it play perfectly. Rajah then turns him around so that when he brings him down, it's right in the center of the ring, which appears to be very clearly what they agreed and had planned to do. Now, the landing is not great. When Rajah brings Psycho Stu down, it's not great, and Stu lands in a way and he hits the back of his head, and he looks as though he perhaps lost a level of consciousness right then.
Chael Sonnen also analyzed Rajah Jackson's punches, noting they appeared unusually stiff compared to standard working shots, though they didn't initially seem fueled by anger. He explained that Rajah followed a sequence: lifting, spinning, slamming in the center, then adding a punch much like a cage fight setup. However, Sonnen pointed out that the planned sequence quickly unraveled. Instead of continuing with the intended performance, Rajah seemed to lose control, letting his emotions take over as he abandoned the script and began throwing genuine punches in anger.
While they were very stiff shots, not what we would call a working shot, it did not appear that Rajah had lost his temper. It did not appear that these were being done out of anger, as much as, all right, I'm going to pick you up, I'm going to spin you in a 180, I'm going to bring you down in the middle of the cage, then just like a cage fight, I'm going to land a punch to either side. Whatever's supposed to happen after that. There was a couple of guys there, a referee, another wrestler, perhaps the boys step in. We'll never know. Because at this point, it appears that Rajah marked out for his own gimmick and really begins laying some shots in, but those shots are done out of anger.
Mark Henry also stepped in to defend Rajah Jackson, suggesting that part of the responsibility lay with Psycho Stu. Henry admitted he was never fond of aggressive ribbing or constant jokes, explaining that when people pushed those boundaries with him, they always faced consequences. While acknowledging he didn't know every detail, Henry believed Stu mishandled the situation and ended up in over his head. He warned that individuals should be careful about who they provoke and questioned the message a veteran sends when targeting someone much younger and less experienced.
I didn't like the ribbing. I didn't like the joking. And anybody that talked to me that I didn't think was worthy of having that kind of aggressive conversation, they got that work. And, you know, I don't know the full story, but I do know what I saw. And it looked like he wasn't smart to what was going on. And the dude that was messing with him bit off more than he can chew. And, you know, you got to be careful, one, who you mess with, and two, like, you know, what kind of example are you as a veteran for inciting a ride with a kid? You know, and I mean, he's not 12 or nothing, but he's still significantly younger.
Mark Henry and Chael Sonnen faced heavy backlash after sharing their reactions, as many fans were outraged that they seemed to portray Rajah Jackson as innocent. Supporters argued Rajah was completely out of control, insisting that if he hadn't stopped when he did, the brutal attack could have ended with Psycho Stu's death.